Looking back on my days, I'ma call it vicious, but you could call it competition. Forever being with it from my head to my feet, banging in and out the streets, hey, bringing the heat. And whoever got beef, let it rest in peace. Most hood wars started with a bitch in the sheets and filled out to the streets. Why you steady banging, steady creating new beef? On an ongoing cycle, let that rest in peace. Founders and starters, sheriffs, president, the feds. Survival mode, same team, black with the black. But the streets don't get it, but in the streets you gon' get it. Rather mama crying, mama dying, we are the script, so just stick to the script. I did it, I get it, but the fuck with it. Buried so many of my homies, I be in lost count. You can't tell me shit, baby, bitch freshly counting. My name is Boo Boo, but you can call me mama. Playin' with it, in the streets you gon' get it. You gon' really get it. I ain't playin' with it, I'ma slow it down and bust off.
Yo, what up? Welcome to the G-Lew Show. After hours. Hold on one second. Tonight we got a very special guest. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. Welcome everyone to the G-Lew Show After Hours Live. Like I said, tonight we got a very, very special guest. She's been on the show before, but she's back. And we're so glad to have her back by popular demand. The wonderful, incredible, legendary Mama Boo is here, y'all. What up, Boo Boo?
Hey. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. There's a lot going on in my background, but I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I understand. You're out of the area, so we're not going to be able to have you that long. So while we have you here, what's up? What'd you say?
More lighting, huh? I should move somewhere else. I need more lighting.
I don't know. I can see you fine.
You can see? Okay.
Yeah, I can see you. See if the people can see. Yeah, you're good. Thank you, OG Steve. What up, OG Steve? Much love, homie. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Michael Hawkins, Big Sag. What up, Sag? And shout out to DD and Ellie and everyone in the chat. So we got Mama Boo here. Mama Boo, please tell the people who don't know or may be the first time seeing you or hearing you who you are, please.
Who am I? First off, I'm a woman. I'm a mother. I'm a military mom. I have a nonprofit. I'm an ex-gang member from Athens Park. And let me tell a little bit about my nonprofit, where I mentor young girls at risk, as well as feed my community. I mean, I wear many hats, ride motorcycles, think I can rap a little something, many things.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Let me talk a little louder.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
I have to walk outside. I can hear you, but my background's so loud.
Okay. I thought I cut you off. You were finished with your introduction?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay.
Well, that was brief.
And, before we fast forward to the nonprofit and all that, tell the people, for the people who may be listening, inspired by you. So a lot of people even told me they're going to be looking on and were inspired by your story and everything. Tell the people a little bit about, not to dig too deep, but just where you come from, because where you come from is hard for people to make it out, and you really did that, and you're an inspiration to people. So just give us a little bit of that, of where you came.
Well, my background is grew up in Athens Park. Mother was on drugs. Father was dead. Couldn't read or write. Growing up, going through high school, like I say all the time, my diploma is a lie because I didn't earn it. You know what I mean? To now being a young woman that has 3 kids and have a college degree. Just to say it kind of quick, my life was a little rough. I know people that had a rougher life, but my life was rough, not being able to read and write and out there gang banging, like with all the bullshit. Not one of these thoughts with the bullshit. Just with the real bullshit, but changing my life and turning my life around and trying to be to these young girls who I needed. And that's my biggest thing.
Right. And I mean, being that you got a lot of young ladies that come out of your area now, what has the change been, or in you that you've seen that makes you the most proud, because now you can help some of these young ladies, out of your neighborhoods and other neighborhoods who had the same issues you had?
I mean, what makes me most proud is what y'all don't see on camera, the conversations that I have with these young girls. You know, just real quick, when I took the girls to go get their facials and then out to eat, and then we went to the movies before back to school, one of the young girls in conversation was just like, I don't know how to say this, but you do more for me than my family do. And I'm like, I heard it and I had to stop her, because I'm like, don't put a negative with a positive. Don't, compare me to your family. Put me in my own slot. And, family is family. It is what it is. Don't think negative to highlight me. So it's just the conversations that y'all don't see or hear in the videos that really, really, really like makes me feel like I'm doing, I supposed to be doing them late night phone calls when they just want to just talk to me about their issues, knowing that I didn't have nobody to talk to me about mine. So it's what y'all don't see is what really keeps me going, even when I feel like giving up.
Right. Tell us about, well, I guess we can get to your nonprofit, but tell us what your nonprofit is about and what it consists of, like for the people who don't know or people who may be interested.
Well, my nonprofit is to mentor young girls at risk. The off spin is the food. I give out food every Saturday. Been doing it for 3 years to date. In 3 years, I've only missed 12 Saturdays. But it's mostly about these young girls. That's my whole drive with everything, is these young girls, for them not to be like me, for someone to step up and talk to them and show them different. And that's what I've been doing.
What has been the main thing you focus on, or that you see that the young ladies or anyone in your programs adapt to the most, or like been the most successful that you see, okay, this is working? Because I'm sure you could try a lot of things or talk to them and all that, but certain things work better.
What works better is giving them time, conversing with them. I mean, I do the videos and y'all see what the activity is, but the best thing is when we're conversating and they're telling me about their problems at school, or they're telling me about, problems at home, or boy problems, or whatever the case like that is. So that's what I see that turns them more. No difference. Remember, I took the girls to the Compton airport, and we went on the flight there where they did the orientation, because they're trying to birth African-American girls to be pilots. The thing about it is, in the pilot industry, we're less than 1%. So the Compton Airport have a program for young girls to go through. It's a 9-month program, just to give you a breakdown, from 8 to 18, but from 8 to 15, you just going through the academics of it. But from 16 to 18, you're actually starting to learn how to fly the plane. And it's a lot of people that don't even know Compton Airport even have that program. And it's geared to young girls, Black girls, as a matter of fact, to where their monthly fees, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, $125 a month, and it's a 9-month course. So just even with that, the girls that went had never even been in an airplane. Maybe like 2 of them have, but the rest of them had never even been in an airplane. So for them to just get that 15-minute trip around Compton was like everything to them. And like we grown, we like, okay, that was like 15 minutes, but to them, it's like, oh my God, Miss Boo, like, oh my God, I've never been in an airplane, like I'm scared. And I'm like, you good. So it's that, to show them something different.
Right. That's dope. What is it done for you, like personally? Like, you're helping people, but has it changed you anyway, softened you up? Because like you softened up a little bit over the years, seemed like to me. I don't know. But what has it done for you? In a good way, I mean.
It has shown me a little bit more compassion for people of all races and all hoods.
Right.
When at first I didn't, but I wouldn't say it softened me up, because I'm being who I should have been years ago, So at the end of the day, it's one of those things where I'm just being me all around the board. Like on Sunday, I may be with the girls. On Saturday, I may be giving out food. Tuesday, I may think I'm a rapper. Friday, I might be cute, you know what I'm saying, posting on social media. So I'm just being me all around the board.
Right.
So what it has done for me is showed me who the fuck I am.
That's right. And how about the flip side too, like the good side of you now, being who you are and meeting different people, like important people, like you messing with the city council and mayors and all these type of people, like you rubbing shoulders with and shaking hands with now. Like, how has that transition been for you, boo?
Um, it's one of those things where you see these people on TV and it's like, oh my God, and then you meet them and they regular people. Because
Right.
I only actually post people on my social media that I have dialogue with, that's something pertaining to my nonprofit or something like that. I talk to celebrities all the time. I talk to people that I grew up watching on TV all the time. I just don't post that because it's just more of whatever it is. But I mean, if it got to the point to where it's like they're just regular people too, you know, some good, some bad, but they're regular people. It's not that thought of like, oh my God, that's whoopty whoop. I don't have that no more because I feel like, oh my God, I'm Mama Boo.
Right.
So
So you've been able to remain humble because
yeah,
look,
yeah,
'cause
it's a humbling thing when, like, for example, Maxine Waters sitting there talking to her, and I'm telling her about my girls program, and she just hugging me and keep gripping me and pulling me closer to her, just talking and saying that one of her programs was talking to the young girls that were incarcerated when she
right,
started. So it was like, oh, okay, you know, but it's like, okay, for years I've been knowing about Maxine Waters. My daughter went to her school for a hot second. My son went there for a hot second. So it's like to stand here and talk to this woman, it's like it's an honor, you know, and it's like I'm in the arena I should have been in. That's all the way I always see it. Now,
right,
like, okay, you've been tripping, tweaking on this hood shit, but you really somebody your damn self. And
right,
then
right,
when I tapped into it, I can see it, I can feel it. So
right.
it's a humbling thing, and it's a respectful thing, and I'm, you know, privileged to even be able to do all the moves that I'm moving. Y'all don't even know the moves that I'm making.
Right. I bet. I bet. Look, I want to ask you too, out of all the people you met, you rubbed shoulders with a lot of people. Is there anyone that you met so far that you were surprised to meet? Or that you were proud, or just even whatever? It just was something like, whoa, you know.
I mean, it's a lot, but I would say Maxine. I would say that. I would say that because of her contributions to the hood. You
Right,
know,
right,
to Watts. You know, people
right,
say different things. I've heard negative about her for so many years, but if you really just go and pull her resume, she's really out here for the people. So I would say her just because that's the arena that I'm in as well. Now, I done met celebrities where I'm like, oh, okay. And matter of fact, when a big celebrity told me that they knew who I was, I'm like, huh? Oh, no, you not.
right.
So I mean, you know, it is what it is.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I was gonna say, how has it been like too? Like you just said, you keep it humble, but do you have people that like look at you because you still come from where you come from and you're transitioning, doing positive things and different things? Do people act funny with you now, or try to claim you going Hollywood and all that? Do you get that?
Yeah, yeah, I get that a lot. I get that where a lot of people that I grew up with don't even support me, and it's
Right,
fine. You know, at the end of the day, it's the other people that support me. You know, because I mean, just for example, I have people that really believe in what it is that I'm doing, and I can be in the house on a phone call with $1 million people that's telling me the congratulations, I see what you're doing, and I'm like, oh my God, this is like a millionaire, like oh my God, and they want to contribute. So it's like the ones that feel like I'm supposed to still be Mama Boo, I still supposed to be fighting, still be agitated and aggravated all the time. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not her. I mean, don't get it twisted. She's asleep. She's not dead. But
right,
when I talk to other people more in a direction that I'm trying to go, it makes the ones that don't talk to me or don't support me or don't share or like they in my stories all the time, they don't miss a story and don't put a heart, no nothing, it makes that okay. Because I prefer to talk to the millionaires anyway.
right, right. Um, what have you what would you say you learned the most from your journey so far? Like, or is it still, or are you still learning? I know you've come a long way. You got to be proud of yourself for what you've accomplished. But personally, maybe what have you kind of learned the most
Thank you.
that stuck with you or help you to keep going?
Say it one more time.
I said, what have you learned the most on your journey that you've been on so far? I know you're still going through it, but what has taught you the most, or affected you the most, or helped you the most throughout this journey, through you know, this positive journey you've been on, and becoming successful and doing great
What I've
things
learned,
opposed to what you
what
know?
I've learned more so is the closer you get to living out your purpose, the more the devil plays with you. And if he
Mm.
can't play with you, he'll play with something closest to you, whether it's your kids, your mother, your father, or something like that. So what I've learned is to stay focused, because I almost went off my rocker a couple of times, being more focused on trying to fix something that I can't control. And it's like, wait a minute, you gotta hold up and you gotta think about everything that you're doing. It's like that's the devil playing with you to knock you off your rocker for you not to live in your purpose. So that's the biggest thing, because for like the last year, he been playing with me real bad. And it's like, where it's kind of had me like mentally wanting to just give up and say, fuck all this shit. But the bigger picture comes from my supporters. That's like, no, I see what you're doing. Don't give up. I see you. Like, keep going. So that's the biggest thing, that when you really doing right, the devil will come play with you. And if he can't get you, he'll get what's supposed to see you.
That's deep right there. So what is it? Is been playing, like been effing with you? Is it like stuff this stuff you got to deal with, or is it other life, or is it all together? Devil just
It's not even. Thank you guys. Love you. It's more where it's like personal, where it's like it's attacking your immediate family, where it's not nothing that I'm doing or nothing that's coming to me personally. It's none of that. Where it's an issue somewhere with me and nothing. It's
Right.
more like I'm cool. I'm in my lane. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm being humble. I'm making these moves. So I'm cool. I'm not out there stepping in dog shit. I'm not doing none of that. But it's playing with me on other levels to people that's closest to me. Where it's like, now we're arguing and now you feel like I'm trying to dictate to you. And I'm like, no, just listen to what I'm saying. So it's not directly to me, but it's to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. I get it. They say your sound is a little bit off. I don't know it's than what you were before. Did you change anything?
Is it still off, y'all?
Okay, it sounds a little better now. It just sounded like I don't know, a little far, like echo or speaker. You know what I mean?
Does it sound better now?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for me. It's good for me. Oh, let me see. I had a couple people wanted me to ask you some questions like that. I already submitted questions. The homie, everyone is showing love to you, but the homie Digital West wanted me to ask you, and this is to go back, it's just questions. What year did you start gang banging or be from your neighborhood? And what music were you listening to in the 90s or back when you were doing your thing?
Gang banging, I would say about 7th grade. So we'd say about, what is that? 94? About 94. And what music was I listening to? The jukebox.
The box.
Everybody was listening to jukebox, but it wasn't nothing in particular. Like more girl music, or I would say we would say the CDs that I bought would be like Lil Kim or Trina or something like that. And then just Maya or something like that. But no, I wasn't listening to hardcore rap like that. I was just in the trenches, just doing hardcore shit.
Right.
But not that young, not 7th grade or nothing like that. It didn't really take off until we'll say about 11th, 12th grade.
Okay. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, got one more question. He says, "Is Mama Boo single, married, or divorced?" That's a question. Is that too personal?
Yeah, I always be wanting to know my status.
They asked that.
Single until otherwise.
Mama Boo single.
Mama Boo focusing on Mama Boo.
That part.
And that's what got me so far. And one thing I would say to any young woman or one my age, I mean, when you really trying to live out your purpose, sometimes you got to set it to the side. The being in a relationship, being with somebody, being sexually active, you got to set it to the side and actually hear yourself.
Right. I agree. Be a good girl, Boo. You know what I'm saying?
I've been bad so long with the bullshit.
Be a good girl. Stay a good girl. Let me see. Was that all the questions? Okay. So tell us about your the things you do though on like when you give away the food. What days you do that and when is that? Because for people who may want to come and or families in need.
That's every Saturday. Recently, I'm about to change my location possibly, or I might stay there. So that's something that's in the works, but it's every Saturday at the same location that I tag, which is 132nd and Figueroa.
That the same place I went to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the spot
I'm
right there.
still here. I ain't changed nothing. Y'all, people may think that I be changing locations. I just be in different locations for that Saturday, like Gardena or maybe in LA or whatever. But that's networking.
Right. Where do you find, like, does it matter where you go, or you just like go places, or do you like, or do you see bigger turnouts at different locations that you go to?
I
Certain
mean,
ones?
yeah, I've been invited to like different things in Gardena, like when they have their Bring It On, like where they block off the whole street and have a lot of vendors and different stuff like that. So that's mostly where I've been invited to, where it's like a whole block party type thing. I've been down there to skip on a Saturday. It'd be different places that I'm actually invited to.
Right. That's what's up. And on a different note, tell us about your music thing or your music career that you turn off and on at your leisure. What's going on with the music? Because I see you doing a few things. You know what I mean? You were teasing us a little bit. What's going on with the music thing?
The music is not my top priority. You know,
Right.
I play with it here and there. I mean, when and if I drop my stuff, then it's gonna be dropped. But that's not my top priority. I already know I got swag with that. I already know that I can flow my ass off. I know that. So I'm not trying to figure that out. It's just more with my nonprofit with the girls, and then what I got going on in my personal life as far as in, getting the bag. So with all these grants and stuff and different things like that, I'm more focused on that. And then you got Mister, my 15-year-old. I gotta focus on Mister too. So I got bigger things that I focus on opposed to rapping.
Right. I mean, yeah.
So I just don't put it at the top. I just throw it in y'all face here and there, let y'all know I got flows, and then I just back it.
That's what's up.
But
Okay.
I am going to drop some stuff, and you guys wouldn't be shocked, but I am going to drop some stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
But I won't talk too much about that.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to your kid. Shout out to Mister, and shout out to how's your daughter doing?
She good. She's coming up November, 3 years in the Navy. And Bozy, he's a year and a half. He'll be in Seattle, Washington out there working. So yeah, they doing it. They doing them. And Mr. wearing the hell out of me like he do.
You got your hands full with him.
Yes.
But he's a good young man. I see you got him out there doing a lot of great things with you. So salute to him.
Yeah, he right there with me. It's like Beyonce in the military, then Bozy is in another state. So Mr. got to pick up the slack for both of them.
Right.
And he like, Mom, I don't want to go give out no food today. And I'm like, boy, put on your shoes.
So what's up next for Boo? Like I know like you said, your focus is on your nonprofit and everything, but is there anything we don't know about or anything you're working on or things that we should be looking forward to that you want to put out there?
Just pay attention. That's all I can say to you. Just pay attention. I will tell you one thing that I have going on with the girls on August 30th. They will be live with Dominique DePrima. You remember? I don't know if you've seen it. I was on the radio with her. She interviewed, Mia, what have you. So I set back up for my daughter to be interviewed, my daughter is the co-founder of Live Your Life, and then my personal assistant, Yay, love her to death. She's going to be interviewed as well as 2 other girls. So it'll be 4 people that's going to be interviewed, and that's going to be August the 30th from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Now, I know that's pretty early, but yeah, they'll be interviewed live on the radio.
Right.
I mean, like, it's just a lot of stuff that I wish that somebody would have done for me. So, opposed to just, like, for this year, I didn't want to do a backpack giveaway. I had a few people to reach out to me, asking me, did I want backpacks? And I'm like, no, I wanted to be more personal. So I took the girls to go get facials at Skin Essence. I've been going to Skin Essence about 12 years, getting facials and different stuff. So I took them. So more of self-care. And then Pam, she's really good with what she do. So she was actually breaking everything down. All the girls' questions was answered pertaining to skin and intake of water and hot chips and all that stuff, how it affects your skin. So I just want to do something different. I don't want to take them to the Magic Mountain or something like that, like jump in the bus, let's go to Magic Mountain. No, we jumped in the bus and went to Big Bear for 2 nights.
Wow.
That's why I'm there for 4th of July from the 3rd to the 5th. I'm not going no Magic Mountain, or I'm not doing the regular stuff.
Right. That's dope.
And even with
That's
Magic
dope.
Mountain, I mean, not Magic Mountain, with Big Bear, I still haven't did the video because I got to go between my phone, the iPhone, the Android, and the camera. And it's so much footage where I'm just like, just get overwhelmed. I'll be like, never mind, I'll do it later. But I'm going to drop that video, though, for the Big Bear trip. That was good. That was really good.
We missed them videos too. You used to drop a lot, you know.
You say what?
Yeah, we missed those videos. You used to drop a lot. You used to drop a lot of little videos, you know.
I know. I'll be more, doing other
I know
stuff.
you busy now. That's a good
Yeah.
thing. That's a good thing. Do you ever think you would make you think about making like a documentary of your life and what you've been doing and what you're doing now and following, like, you know what I mean? I think that would be pretty
Yeah.
dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
I
ever
think
thought about doing
so.
that?
I just need to add more to it before I do it. Like right now, the complete turnaround.
Right.
Gotta add more to it.
Right.
Because I've
Homie
had
said we
people
need
that have spoken to me about that as well, or a book, So yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. The homie said we need that G-Lew and Mama Boo rap with D West on the track. That's my producer, D West. Yeah, that's supposed to be happen already, but it hasn't. We're gonna make it happen though.
Okay.
We got something together, but not
Okay,
no
send me a
no
track.
rap.
Send me a track so I can tear your ass up on the track.
Yeah. Okay. You heard of D West. Let's make it happen. Also, you got another side, like, not to get off because you really on your political, like, I'm just focused on that and I get it. But you got like your other little stuff you do, like your bike club and your bike. What's been going on with the bike? Have you been riding lately?
Mister was just talking mess to me, telling my mama, you ain't even been on your bike this summer. And I would have got a new battery and everything. But I still have a bike club because I trademarked the name, the patch and everything. But the two females, one of them I dismissed, the other one, I don't think that's going to last. I haven't really been concentrating on being on ground. And then, like, if you think about it, since COVID, people drive different. When I'm in my car, I be upset. And I'm like, I'm not going to fall off no damn bike and damn near die. And now we got to do a GoFundMe and hope Mama Boo get well. We're not going to do that. So traffic can kind of scare me a little bit with that bike. And y'all know I'm not scary. But it's just like they be doing too much. I'm like, nah, I got too much to lose to be woman down.
Right. So you really have went Hollywood, huh? No,
yeah, I haven't really been on her that much.
I was just playing.
I didn't hear you. What you say?
I said you really did go Hollywood. I would say I was just joking.
No, I just be thinking, like, for example, if I were to get on my bike and I go down and say I just hurt my leg, then that may be 2 weeks I don't feed people. You know what I'm saying? I got at least about 5 families that depend on me every Saturday. So I'll be putting that in front of, me just playing on on 2 wheels.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. That really.
Wait. Another thing with them 2 wheels, people be chasing me when I be on that bike. Now, I'm not going to say that they be knowing who I am. I think it just be the thought of, wait a minute, did you see that pink bike? And they be chasing me. And I'm like, oh, no, I can't do that shit either.
Right.
So I just be like, okay, I got too much that's at stake and too many people depending on me for me to be out here, and go down on the bike.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I guess you could say that's growth then, because I know before you ain't give a F. You was like, you be rolling and going top speed. I'm like, how are you, like, what? You know what I mean? And
yeah, because my top speed is 156.
So that's
I wouldn't go that fast no more. I would never go that fast no more, but I liked it when I did it. But yeah, no, it done changed. It done changed.
Yeah, you really, that's growth, I guess. So you really, like, hey, I respect it, boo. You know what I mean? I want you to stay on point and, like you said, safe, and good, because that was dangerous though, that bike stuff.
Yeah, it was. But it felt good. But it was.
Right. So the bike thing is on hold. So we're just focusing mainly on the nonprofit.
Nonprofit and getting me my own building.
Oh, okay.
That's the big one right there. So I can do what I want to do in my building.
Right.
Opposed to somebody suppressing what I'm doing because I'm shining too hard. I'm shining harder than them. And at the end of the day, it's not even one of those things. It's just I'm just putting in the work. I'm actually grinding. you know, and then people feel like, oh, no, no, no. So my main thing right now is to give me my own building, which is not easy like that to do because I want to be in my hood. I want to be in my section. I don't want to get a building in downtown or nowhere else. I want it to be in Athens Park hood. So I can start off working with the girls that I know their parents. You know what I'm saying? Like the hood that I have to tear up, I'm trying to rebuild it. So I don't want to go nowhere. So that's the hardest thing, trying to stay home and get a building.
So yeah, what type of struggle is that? What type of struggle is that? Is that a whole different type of thing?
That's a whole different monster.
Oh yeah.
But that's a whole different monster. For the type of space that I want, we talking about minimum like 6 racks a month.
Right.
That's just minimum for the space that I want because I want to have the recreation. Because a lot of people do or don't know that I am certified where I can hire from 14 to 24-year-olds. So I want to get all that implemented, but you know, people feel like, no, I don't want you to do all that. So, you know, I just been like, okay, don't trip. I ain't gonna stop moving. I ain't gonna stop the momentum, but I'm gonna figure it out and get my own location. But like I say, it would be easier for me to get another location somewhere else. I would have already been able to do that had I wanted to, but I don't want to go nowhere else.
Right. So do you already have like a place in mind or spots in mind you eyeballing that just a process? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's already okay.
Get sponsors and things like that. Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Well, we're just gonna speak that into existence then, and
yeah,
just
that's working. It's already working.
Whenever you're supposed to have it, it's gonna happen. We'll speak that into existence right here. Sure. What up, Sag? Yeah. So I know you're out of. I know like you're out of time. You're out of. I don't know where you're at. I don't even want to. You know.
I am out of state.
What you got?
In Louisiana.
What you got going on?
You know what? I got a lot going on. I'm out here on a spiritual thing. I've been wanting to come to Louisiana for maybe like 2 years now. On my daddy's side of the family, I have some people that's from here, but I don't know who they are. But it's been a lot of different things going on in my life where I'm like, let me touch back to my roots. Now, everybody think like voodoo and all that. I don't want to learn it or nothing like that, so that's not what I'm saying. But everybody think that that's a negative. That's our roots. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a reason that the suppressor don't want us to practice it because they don't want to be somewhere barking like a dog and fall down dead. But at the end of the day, anything that you can use, whether it's magic or whatever it is, you can use it for good or bad. So I'm just out here like on a spiritual journey at the end of the day. Then my nephew, he's at Xavier, the one that I posted that's coming to college for to be a brain surgeon.
Right.
So I'm gonna pop up on him tomorrow.
Wow.
You know his auntie out here.
That's dope. So you've been having fun so far? Or is it all serious spirit? I said, have you had a little fun so far since you've been there?
Yeah. We've been out all day. I done talked to a few people.
Eating good. I know you ate good. You heard me? I said, I know you ate good.
Wait, say it again.
I said, I know you ate good.
Yes. I only went to one spot though so far. So tomorrow we gotta pick some more different stuff. But yeah, it's a whole different flavor. It's a whole different cook.
Right.
And then out here is so polite. Everybody's so polite. I'm like, oh my God, coming out here make me want to move out of California. You know what I'm saying? Even the bums is begging politely. I'm like, whoa.
Right. That's dope. Got some of that hospitality, Southern hospitality.
Yes, and it's finest.
Yeah. Someone, Elliot, had a question. She said, what's Mama Boo's biggest milestone, life lesson since she shifted her direction in life?
My biggest milestone was accepting who I am and stop being afraid of myself. Or having, like, what would I say? Manifesting things, and once it starts to feel like it's about to happen and I can visualize it, I start dreaming about it, I get scared and back up. I don't do that no more. So that was a big milestone right there, to actually allow myself to be who I'm supposed to be, opposed to picking and choosing based on what I think other people think of me.
You know what, Boo? Let me expound on that. Thanks, D West, because I want to ask you first, how did you get there to that point? And this is for people listening, even me. Like, how do you get to that point where you push forward like that and know what it is to make that happen, and you do it. You know what I mean? And you know you've done it now, and you like
I
that's a
mean,
milestone.
I kind of just tap back into who I was growing up. You know, I didn't have nobody to help me. I didn't have nobody to assist me along the way. So I just tap back into that and just make it happen. You know, but it was for years, like I say, being scared. And it's like, oh, no, 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 no. I just don't do it no more.
And look, let me say this too, because you have to be strong to do that. Like that's why I say it has to be mentally.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
have, like, I know your issues with your family and stuff, and it's really you. You know what I mean? Doing this and a single mom. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's just incredible. You know, I just wanted to know what it was that helped you push you know, past that barrier. You know what I
It's
mean?
a lot of things. I mean, for example, I will use the example that when I was in relationships years ago and different stuff, it was more of that conversation of what we talking about versus what is my spirit talking to me about. So now that I done pushed different stuff like that to the side and more so listening to myself this last 4 years, I've been moving mountains. And it's one of those things where either you're gonna do it or you're not. Like you're not playing with nobody but yourself at the end of the day. You can go tell the homies in the hood and whoever, the church people, what you gonna do. If you're really not gonna do it, then you're lying to yourself. And I never really gave a fuck about what nobody think of me, you know. So it's one of those things where they don't help and support any fucking way. Fuck them,
Right.
straight
Right.
up.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm still who I am, you know, on levels. But I think it's more like, I don't know, because I have so many people that I know that daughters is not in my program, and the only reason that they're not in my program is because the mom don't want them in there, and it's like, why? Oh, because you know me. But if I was somebody you didn't know doing the same thing that I'm doing, you would be pressing for your daughter to be in there. But it's one of the things like we just hate each other so much. We hate anybody that's doing something different.
Right. Right.
If we smoking the same blunt, drinking the same drink every day, in day, out day, that's your best nigga. That's your homie. That's my bitch. That's my peoples. But when time one do something different, like for example, I was somewhere and one of the guys I know sell barbecue every Saturday, Friday and Saturday. And this barbecue is good to me. So I was asking one of the other homies that I know grew up with him. And
Right.
I'm like, you ever be going over there getting a barbecue? Like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga like that. Huh?
Mm.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you don't fuck with him because he doing something different. But y'all drink together though. But to help his business, you know you hungry. You know you could do some barbecue, but I don't fuck with that nigga like that. Like, that don't even make fucking sense to me.
But that's the truth. Like you said, it's like we have that syndrome of like the C word in the barrel, right? It's like it's real, because as long as like you said, we kicking and ain't doing shit together, we drinking, smoking, ain't none of us really doing shit. It's all good. As soon as that one person from the group break out and want to do something, the same people gonna hate on you. You know what I mean? It's because they know you. But like you said, you find out here as you be in this world that strangers though that see you love you and grab a hold of who you are and all that, love you, because they don't have anything to gain because they don't know you. But the people who do know you feel some type of way for some reason. It's just,
it don't make sense.
What it is.
But it is what it is, you know. And it's one of those things where now I'm starting to understand when people be like, oh, you in Hollywood or you went big. No, people get tired of getting their feelings hurt, and they get tired of feeling like you my homie. I grew up with you. Why you not support me? And then when you back away and then you go to the people that you're trying to be like, and it's like, oh no, she brand new. No, I can't act the same way I used to act with you because we weren't talking about shit. But you remember. So you
Right.
remember when we used to. I don't want to talk about the fuck you remember. I'm going to go talk to a millionaire and talk to them because they talk different. Let's be very clear. They talk different. Their whole conversation, vibe, everything is different. But it's like I got to grow to get on their level, so I'm not down here on your level. But it's like, you know, you too big for the hood. I'm not too big for the damn hood. I'm in the fucking hood.
Right.
Like, I'm not asking y'all to buy lipstick or perfume or trying to tell y'all to buy a t-shirt. I'm telling y'all, come get this food. If you don't want the food, give it to your mama, give it to your granny, give it to somebody. Matter of fact, bring your daughters on a Sunday and we're going to do X, Y, Z. I'm not asking you for $1. I don't ask nobody for $1. When I'm playing something for them girls, I don't ask the mother for $1.
Right.
Period. It's not no $5 entry fee. It's nothing. Just bring your baby. What size t-shirt does she wear? That's the only question.
Well,
So,
boo. Look, the same thing we talking about and the problems we have in our neighborhoods and all this with our people, right? The same thing are we trying to change, but like as you see, that seems like it's hard, especially for grown people. I don't know, but just even that spirit of hate and what we have in each other that hurts each other, which still has us at the bottom of the barrel where other people thrive, it's really because of that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
you have to change your direction. You have to
do
change
you
your
think we
energy. You have
can
to change
still?
the people you're around.
But
You know,
look,
I can't be talking about, oh, I'm trying to get $1 million in 2023, 2024, but I'm hanging around motherfuckers talking about you got $5. That don't even make sense.
right. But I'm saying, how do we change those people though that think like that? Or is it
No. I'm not gonna give you no clue. I'm not even gonna think about it because I don't care.
Right,
They
right.
just need to change themselves.
Okay?
I don't know how to change them.
But that's
I
why.
don't care to change them.
But look, exactly, because they grown already. But that's why
Grown,
it starts.
I'm talking about super grown. I'm talking about growner than me and you. Talking about majority of them, the real evil ones is growner than me and you.
Right.
And teaching that to our age and younger.
But that was my next question. So it's really about the youth. So we have to teach the youth, but how do we change the youth if, like you said, some of these people are raising the youth? Because that's where it starts
Yeah,
at.
it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22. I can take the girls to Big Bear and be out there for 3 days, 2 nights, and they come back home to the same environment.
Right.
So it's kind of like all that we did for self-esteem, self-worth, and all the conversations that we had is kind of, when it get back to the household, it's kind of like next time I go out with them, I got to redo it again. I can't pick up where I left off at. I got to redo it again because, I mean, they done probably been called 4 or 5 bitches in the household or been told you ain't shit, get out my face. And then I'm over here like, you heard of the sun, the moon, the stars, and they like, why you the only one that say that?
Right.
So, you know, it's like we fucking our own people up. Our babies, especially.
Do you see that? And when you're with these girls, you take them out and all this. Are you seeing that like, man, we got work to do, or is it some? Do you see that are better?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if it's just at the mildest where they're quiet and they don't really, like the last trip, they probably started out quiet, and then by the time we finish, they talking. And then here we go again. We start out again. They back quiet and gotta warm back up. So it's like it's not really too many of them. It's more that I cannot just keep going with. I gotta start over again. I can't keep starting over again. But I'm down for it.
Right.
Because they worked it. I was worth it. I just had nobody to do it.
Right. Do you feel that been doing? Because I know you talked about this for a long time, wanting to work with these young ladies. Do you find, or are you seeing that you're finding your purpose in this? Like, you're really starting to see now this is what I want
I
make it happen.
And breathe it. Like sometimes when I'm just like done with this, like I don't even want to deal with this no more. I be like emotional, you know, like and be like seeing it and be feeling all in my spirit, like come on now. Then one of the girls will call me and I may not even want to answer the phone, and I don't answer the phone, and then I can't sleep that night. Like I'm like, girl, you tripping? Like get on your shit, keep grinding it out. Don't let whatever the devil doing or the people that's not supporting you be a judging factor of who you are. Straight up.
Right, I agree. That's dope. It definitely takes one person to ignite that fire or give them back the bit of hope. It goes a long way. Keep doing what you're doing. You're planting them seeds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm planting big seeds. Big seeds. They're gonna be like, cause Mama Boo said, cause Miss Boo said. And I'll be like, I sure did. Like, girl, you the best.
Hey, I want to ask you too one more thing on that whole, I won't say politician, I don't know what it, but you deal with a lot of these people, how was that dealing with these people? Is it what you thought, or is it like cutthroat? Is it like scandalous, or how was it dealing with these type of people, politicians or people in the city council?
Well, the ones that I deal with on a regular, if I'm dealing with you on a regular, then I got some liking for you, and then I'm me. So, I may start cussing and just start saying something, but professional, so you can't really play with me. So the gangster is still there. She's just not active. But
Yeah.
I don't have issues like that. Only issues that I have is when I start going to war with say like a neighborhood council or something. I will have people that'll turn on me because I'm being boisterous, and it makes me feel like, oh, y'all don't like the way I was talking to Massa. That's how I feel. You know,
Right.
like y'all been complaining about this for a long time, and now that I'm here and I feel like, oh, don't worry about it. Oh, I got it. You know, I'm not scared to say what it is that y'all scared to say, and then they turn on me like, well, you took it too personal. How did I take it too personal when you should have chimed in? I done got the ideas and everything from you guys, but when I start going back and forth with the people, it's like y'all don't like the way I'm talking to Massa. Straight up.
That's right.
So, but as far as in anything, I don't bite my tongue. I just be more professional in a professional setting. But I don't bite my tongue, and you can feel my vibe.
Right.
You can feel she a little touch, she a little thrown off.
That's what's up. Mama Boo, y'all. Mama Boo. Follow Mama Boo at give them your IG or wherever you, I don't know where you want them to follow you at. I don't
Yeah, IG MOMABOO 132. All right, YouTube MOMABOO Mama Boo Boo.
know. And she on TikTok too. DD put that.
Oh, well, everything is Mama Boo 132
Okay.
or Mama Boo Boo, either or.
Keep it 132. The homie said keep it 132. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I know you already told me, you know, your time limit and all that, so I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming on my show and joining me tonight and giving us a great conversation. I think we had a great conversation tonight, Boo. We learned a lot.
You already know I was gonna throw it back. Like,
Right.
come on, at the beginning of everything, I was on the G-Lew show. So it is what it is. This is like, unless you make me mad, which you're not. But no, y'all already know I'm coming back and forth. Like, what? I don't give a damn if I got $1 million. I'm still coming back.
That's right.
Because y'all are genuine. You know, you and DD love me some you and DD, period.
That's right. That's right. Love you too, Mama Boo. Thank you
That's
so
what's up.
much. And, you know, enjoy the rest of your trip out there. You know what I
I
mean? Have fun. Get your spiritual desires
My
met.
research, my everything, yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Come
I need
back.
to talk to some elders tomorrow. Tomorrow my job is to talk to some elders.
That's right. I know you're going to do it. 'Cause you talk. You know how to talk.
Mhm.
Handle your business and have fun. Be safe. And we love you. And thank you again, Boo.
Love you too, G-Lew Show. And y'all take care. And one thing about it, talk to these young girls. They need some help. They need some help. They are holding in a lot of different things, and you would never guess. You would never guess what they really go through unless you talk to them. And you have to tell them your stories too for them to feel comfortable to even talk to you. Because if you acting like you didn't do that, they ain't gonna talk to you. You gotta let them know your ass did that shit too, and what was the end result, and why they shouldn't do it. Most kids listen to a stranger better than they listen to their own parents or grandparents. Believe that.
Why is that, though? That's what we just talked about earlier. Why is that?
I mean, your mama telling you don't do this, don't do that. That sounds like take out the trash, wash the dishes. You know, that's what I think. It kind of adds up to like she always got something to say. But if you run across a me, it's kind of like, whoa, she feel different. Yeah, but I don't know why is that. But talk to these girls, have real conversations. And stop allowing different sexual activities in the family to continue, and y'all don't protect that girl. And then when she hit about 15, 16, 17 and start running away, y'all blame her. It's y'all damn fault. Y'all know the uncle was touching her. And that's a big one. That's actually a big one right there.
That's deep.
But I gotta go because I'll be deep. You know, I'll start talking.
All right, Boo. Thank you again. I appreciate you. Okay.
All right, you're welcome. All right, you guys have a good night.
All right. Peace. See you later, Boo. Thank you.
All right.
Shout out to Mama Boo once again, who came through and blessed the mother show. You know what I'm saying? That was dope right there. We've had Boo on a couple times. She's been on DD show. You know, that's like family right there. You know, be having an up and down. Sometimes she get mad at me, but it's all love now. Boo is great. I'm glad she's doing great. I'm proud of her growth and everything she's done and accomplished in her journey, and it's far from over. So salute to Mama Boo once again, man. We really appreciate that. Now, with that being said, guess that's it, man. What we will do though, well, no, DD's off tomorrow. I mean, so we'll be back on Sunday for Oldies Rule Forever Sundays. But check this out, I'm gonna drop a new mix tonight or in the morning. I don't know, a new E40. I got some new mixes coming out, some good music. You know, I want y'all to check out. So check that out. And other than that, DD will be back next week. Don't forget, me and D West got a new album out right now called Digital G Shit. I wish I had that video queued up. I don't got it. But we got a new album out right now, Digital G Shit. So go check that out. And like I said, we'll be back on Sunday night. That's it. That's all. Shout out to the Goof Show. Go follow the Goof Show. But you got to take a mushroom before you watch it, because you be watching aliens and UFOs. And I know you've been having some good shows, Goof, because they said they really have aliens or some shit, right? So go check out the Goof Show. Just make you take a mushroom first. All right. Elliot, thank you. Digital West, thank you. Shout out to my producer, DD Hairston, and everyone out there. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace and love. We out.